After Leslie speaks and talks about the broader future that she's forecasting and CAR is forecasting for the economy, then we'll come back and talk a little bit more specifically about the new relationship that we have with leading RE and luxury portfolio, and the tools and the products and the services that you have to specifically help you for your business and our business in our future as the future continues to arrive for our company. I mean, it's really always interesting from my point of view to hear the different viewpoint that she has on a variety of things.
Let me get started with kind of the national economic scene, and the news is pretty good. I mean, as you know, this recovery, and I don't even like calling it a recovery anymore because I feel like 6 years into it, it kind of is what it is. Definitely a net positive in terms of the overall economy. We saw a revision in the third quarter GDP to 5%. We haven't seen 5% quarterly growth for a long time. Wow. The jobs numbers came in higher than expected. For 2014 as a whole, net gain of 3 million jobs. That's the best that we have seen since 1999. We've got trade and distribution and entertainment and tech and educational services. I mean, there's a lot going on in Southern California that is creating a positive economic environment. There's been talk on and off over the last 4 years, 5 years about a hyperinflation. You know, aren't prices going to just explode? Well, no, they're not. In fact, the core rate of inflation in October was less than 2%, where it has been for quite some time. So let me kind of summarize the forecast for the economy by saying we'll have stronger growth, GDP growth in 2015. Non-farm job growth also will be up by 2.3%. The unemployment rate for the year, 5.6, the CPI up just marginally, and disposable income up about 2.4%. We are doing well today at the state of California, but we know how volatile our revenues can be, and we need to be prudent.
The depth of the brokers within this organization and this network is far greater than our previous franchise relationships, and this is not a franchise. So we see a lot of real opportunity there, and so please do think about when you have friends or clients outside the market area to make that introduction, and Kim can help you with that.
3,500 offices, 120,000 sales associates, 50 countries around the globe. That is the number that is ever growing. So we really truly are a global network, and that number is going to probably be growing again in 2015. We'll make a huge increase. We have an online platform that you'll now have access to called Institute. This is 24/7 online learning. Some of the best realtors I know, if they have a dry open house, they log in, they take a 7-minute course, and this is really a way for you to raise the bar in the industry. If you get access to our world soon, and you will, there are 3 things: Institute for the online education, the resources section, and then this one is research and community. Everything's available, whether it's PowerPoint, tablet, postcards. We have a ton of resources there, all come co-branded with Dilbeck. This is a powerful piece, especially when you need online exposure on a global scale.
We clearly want to help you sell more homes and do more units, but we also want to help you do more by increasing your average sales price at the same time. So more sales and more higher sales is obviously a good thing. We invested in luxury portfolio to complement our investment in Christie's International Real Estate to give you a combined set of tools that nobody else has. You have resources with both of those and what we bring you here locally that no one in our marketplace has to compete with. If you think about that slide that Stephanie showed with the older affluent and the younger affluent, you have both.
Every listing that comes into luxury portfolio is reviewed and approved by a human being. We have a team of people, 3 people, in our Chicago office and in the Chicagoland area, that all they do is look at properties all day, every day. I don't know how they do it. They look at descriptions, they look at they create headlines, they make sure that we're not talking in agent speak to a consumer, and they're writing out abbreviations and making sure things really have great quality. And so therefore we know that we're creating an experience that today's discerning affluent consumer really enjoys, and they want to visit the website again. The good news is luxury is back. And it's been, especially post-recession, it's been a great time for the luxury real estate market, and for not just luxury real estate, but for luxury brand. The top 1% owns on average 4 homes. So they invest in real estate, and they invest in real estate cross-border. So a lot of the research that I talk about comes from a survey called the Survey of Affluence and Wealth in America. And this is done through a partnership. We're the only real estate organization that has access to this data. And they go out and month to month, they ask them, how are you feeling? What are you thinking based on the recession, based on the mortgage rates, based on the global economy. And so we have a real good sense of the pulse of where their heads and hearts and minds are today. The younger generation, and we have a whole other white paper that digs into this, but I'm not going to go into it now, they care about my time, my technology, and my lifestyle. And it's critically important that you understand those things. So, for example, my technology, if they text you, their phone is something they see as a way that they can protect their time. So, and that's how they get through the world, because they're time stressed and pressed. So if they text you and ask you a question, don't call them back. Because if you call them back, you're wasting their time and you don't understand them. And then online reach is critical to them, but print still matters, unfortunately. In the high end, in luxury, print is still something that people want, with being able to turn the pages of a beautiful magazine and have the experiences of the brands, luxury brands. And this is the kind of traffic we're already driving to your listings in the short amount of time that your listings have been live on the site. So we track what country they came from, what language, what currency. So the #1 country visiting all the Dilbeck listings on luxuryportfolio.com is the United States. After that, no surprise, is China. So we're helping you reach the Chinese market. France is after that, the UK, Sweden, etc. Languages, we break that down for you as well as currencies. And let me just give you an example. So we took one listing in Lake Sherwood, and it's priced at just under $3 million. And it's been on the site for, I believe it's been 6 weeks. We added this one earlier so that we could start to get analytics for it. And just to give you the power of this, the property has been viewed for about 190 times, but it's been viewed from 18 countries, 8 currencies, and in 9 languages. And that's not crazy. That's what a typical listing on luxuryportfolio.com is going to have. So being able to show these reports to your sellers, show them on a listing presentation, show them to get a price reduction, show them to get better photography. These are great insights that you can use with your current clients or with your future clients to really break into or get more market share in the high end.
These are overall data points, and it's important that you know them, because you have to communicate them as being an expert with home buyers and sellers. Although there are other leading RE members within Los Angeles, not every leading RE member is also part of Luxury Portfolio. So it's even a more select group that's part of Luxury Portfolio, and having our liaison being somebody who knows that so well is important to us, because, as you know, the upper end is a very important part of what we do. So with that, I will let you get back so you can start using some of these great tools. And I'm looking forward to a wonderful 2015. Happy New Year. Thank you.